Hey, welcome to episode 16 of the best episodes of Credit 101. I keep forgetting how I'm going to word this because this is the best episodes of Credit 101. It's over 200 episodes. And if you guys are already in membership, you got so many downloads that you can download, which is what we're talking about now, downloadables. We're talking about an actual guide that I put together that literally goes step by step on how to sue a collection company. And I am going to talk about this, but I'm going to really talk about my experience with Midland because I still don't know, like, when I feel like I'm giving legal advice, because I just want to be real and just talk to y'all. And I don't want to feel like I'm giving legal advice. I'm just going to talk about how I sued a collection company and we settled, okay? Which is what y'all want. Y'all want to settle, okay? So that's the ultimate win. So I'm going to go over that. And you guys have the guide if you already have the membership. If you don't have a membership, you watch it on YouTube or somewhere else. It's $1 trial to get in to the membership, and it's $1 trial for 7 days. And then after that, it's $9.99, at least at the time of recording. I don't know, it could be way more because we're talking over 40 downloads, and I made so many different things. It's definitely worth way more because you guys can change your life off of this literally in a month. So it's amazing. But let's get into this because it is a lot that I want to talk about and review with you guys. So when it come down to doing a lawsuit, or let me talk as if this was what I had to do, okay? Because I went through these steps too. When it came down to me suing Midland, I had to figure out like what violations that they had. So what I said that they were doing was, I said they was misrepresenting the amount of the debt that I owe, and they was failing to show proof of the debt too. Those were my two biggest things. And let me give a little bit of side detail. I don't want to make this long, so please, if y'all want more information, this is really credit, like repairing, fixing y'all credit. Go to my exclusive credit membership. You're gonna get so many videos where I'm actually showing y'all my stuff, what I mailed in and everything. Okay, you're looking at my full lawsuit because I'm gonna open it up so that you guys can see it. But misrepresenting the debt. So on Credit Karma, don't forget, y'all can see how that balance changed by $1. They kept doing that, and you, when they're putting some on your credit report, it got to be a definite amount. They can't go, it's like 2000 or something, but it went from 2000 to 2001 dollars. Like, it kept going back and forth. That's misrepresented debt. So I sued because of that. And then also they failed to show proof. I sent the certified mail asking them to show how I owe money. I said to show me how I owe money for this debt. Y'all got it on my credit report. They never showed it, or if they did, they sent like a blanket letter. They never really sent proof. So those are the two things that I sued for. So you guys, may look at your own situation and go from there. Now, before you actually sue them, you have to gather documents, which is what I did. So I kept records of all of the letters I sent. I really didn't get voicemails and stuff like that. It was all letters, all paper trail and letters. I did not write down my interactions, but you guys should definitely do that. Everything was through mail, so I didn't really need to write anything down. If they did send something, I had a copy of that. I just kept that. And you guys may just want to get like a file, just get a file and just throw everything in there like I did. That's what I kind of did. And then, because I was stressed during the time when I was doing it, honestly, I was stressed out and I wasn't keeping everything in order, but I just kept it there because I knew I could always come back and put it in order. I kept all the dispute letters that I sent out, my validation of debt, everything that they ignored. I kept all of these things. Now, that's the key, y'all. Like, literally, keep everything that you send out. In the process, you literally, well, let me say, in my process, I know this for sure. I could have went the route of just sending it to the credit bureaus, which I did. The credit bureaus didn't even delete it. I could have sent it to just the credit bureaus, and then after they didn't delete it, then I knew I could send something to the actual collection company, which I did. I kept sending something to the credit bureau and the collection company, and they wouldn't remove it. But I know that literally after 3 months, it would have been right to just go at that time. Like, hey, listen, y'all not finna do what y'all need to do. We need to sue right away. It didn't have to be a thing where I waited some. I did wait some. I didn't do it right away, in terms of suing them right away. I kept sending letters. I wanted to make sure it was definite and things like that. But seriously, after the 3 months, it really could have been on and popping because they didn't do what they need to do. Okay, so the next thing is file a complaint with the CFPB. I filed a complaint with the CFPB, and they didn't do anything. And let me say this too, being in class, because I'm in a class right now, civil litigation, where we talking about literally filing claims like this, and she's teaching me so much more, y'all. I just love this class, like how to file lawsuits, how to make sure every time I can file, like how I can write a dispute letter fast, I can write a complaint fast, I can write a lawsuit fast, like that. So that's the class that we're in. But now that I'm in her class, I'm finding out that the CFPB has way more rights. I mean, it's supposed to be like the CFPB got dispute letters out basically saying, hey, send this to the collection company. And I did send that to the collection company too, which is good, because if I sent you something that legally is a government telling me this is what I need to send you and you're ignoring it, it just looks so much worse. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just sending you some random thing. Like, no, the government told me I need to send this to you, and you're still not doing what you need to do. So file a complaint with the CFPB for sure, because you can show, hey, I didn't just try to sue y'all. I tried to fix this with the CFPB, and usually I'll do that the second month. Um, that way, I send it to the credit bureau once. They didn't do anything. I send it to the credit bureau and the collection company the second month. Um, and at that time, I will file a complaint. As soon as you send it out the second month, as soon as you send out that letter, send out the complaint too. Because at that time, too, at that month, technically you can sue them too. It's like you had 30 days to fix it, you failed to fix it. But yeah, so definitely file something with the CFPB. But understand, if they're not gonna do anything, that's not all the way bad. Consult with an attorney. I consulted with so many attorneys, y'all. I have a list of attorneys too, and I'm going to put together a new list that I know they're doing these cases. I'm going to put together a new list that I'm going to put inside of my exclusive credit membership, where I'm keeping track of these attorneys that I know really handling these cases. I'm going to try to contact them too and try to see if they can take on these. Like, once you do all of that, say, hey, can you just sue for me? Because once you technically have all of that and your evidence is really there, an attorney that is skilled and know what's going on, they should be able to just sue for you. I've seen so many cases, I'm researching them like crazy right now, where they can actually just go ahead and sue. But I did that, and it was like, I can't help you. They're going to settle with you. And I'm like, no, they're not. Like, I went through a lot during this time, y'all. Like, during the time I had to do this, I went through so much that year. That was a big year for me. But I just wanted them to handle this, because I've like got nervous. Like, am I doing like, what's it? You know, overthinking. And it's like, they're going to settle. This ain't nothing we need to help you with and all this. They're going to settle. They're going to settle. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But after that, I had to file a lawsuit. So I filed the lawsuit, and the next step is to file a lawsuit, prepare for court, and get the judgment. And then I'm going to make it very simple. I filed the lawsuit. I got a call from them. I filed for asked for $8,000. I got a call from them, and it was like, oh, we tried to. I was on vacation, and we usually settle this right away once we get the lawsuit. And I realized now you just need to literally put the lawsuit in, and they're gonna settle it. Like, just put it in. And he was like, okay, let's settle. So we settled outside of court, but I can't tell y'all what we settled for. But let me tell you this. I really suggest that you guys build up your stuff and follow the same thing I did, honestly, in terms of you send out your dispute letters and sue them. Put it in, file it, actually file it, and go from there and go to court. And a lot of times too, the thing is, they're going to settle before court. So if they settle before court, it's no need for you to even be nervous or anything like that, because you know they're going to settle. As long as you did what you need to do and they know they messed up and you actually detailing all that in your complaint, then what else they going to do? Like, what else? Like, they got no other choice but to settle. So don't be scared, you guys. But that's how to actually sue a collection company. Let me know if y'all have any questions. But again, I'm going to go into greater details inside of my exclusive credit membership, where I'm going to actually open up the case fully. You're going to see all the files, everything the dates, all of my certified receipts, all of the tracking that I did. But I'll see you guys there. If you guys have additional questions, still download that guide if you guys are inside the membership. And if you don't have a membership, it's $1. Literally, go ahead and get it. You probably need it. If you was worried about it, think about this. Trust me, you need it, because I would never, ever think about selling with a collection company another day in my life now that I have this information.